Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a studio tour. We've been in the process of redoing our room up for quite a while now, but we finally got there. I'm sure there's going to be things that we'll add on as time goes on, but this is where we're at now. I'm going to go through and show you all the organisation and how we've decorated, and I'm excited to show you. Hopefully you'll enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into it. Stripped. We've got all the holes filled. I'm nearly tripping over everything. And then we were looking at paper samples for maybe the brace wall here. But I have to wait for the holes to be dried out, and then we'll get painting. So we'll see how we get to go. Is another shelving set. There's some miscellaneous stuff up here that we need to move, but most of it now is just kind of decorative and holding kind of books and stuff that we have. But this is where I've been keeping my stock. I don't have a whole lot right now because a lot of the time what I do is just print or make it whenever I need to when an order comes in, or I just keep a really low stock of everything. So here I have anything like bigger, like art prints and things that I need to keep flat. And then this little box here, I've got all my stickers. So I've got all my loose ones, and then these are all my pre-packed sticker packs. These are just extra freebie kind of things. I've got my greeting cards, some bookmarks, and I think I have a sticker sheet in here as well somewhere, maybe. Yeah, I need to get more stock of these, but this is where I keep my stock right now. And then below that, I just took the space to put all of my yarn, and I have quite a lot of it. So I keep all of my kind of cool toned light colours in here, and this is all my kind of warm tone colours. This is it's a snood that I've been working on, which is like a mixture of a couple of different yarns put together. And that's just where I keep all my yarns and crochet stuff. All my needles and that kind of thing. I don't currently have anything on this shelf, but I'm sure I will fill it soon enough. I intend to keep my desk as clear as possible so that it's easy for me to pack or create, make, do whatever I need to do. So this is why I like that all my storage around the room has a place for everything now. It means whenever I come in to do my work day here and there, then I've got the space to do whatever I need to do. Especially with running a business and trying to look after my toddler, a lot of the time my moments of running to like the time I get to make work, it's unpredictable, so I need to be able to just kind of come in and be ready to work, and having things scattered everywhere just isn't very productive. So having this kind of clear is really handy. So I usually just keep my laptop on it. I've got these pretty flowers that my friend brought me, so got those there, and I just have my current journal that I was looking at. This one's my business journal, and then I just have a couple of different like washi tapes and stuff that I use when I'm journaling as well. So on this shelf we keep all of the camera stuff that we need to hand. I've got my Polaroid, and then we've got different lenses and some batteries in here. The camera I'm using right now normally sits here, and then we've got our DSLR, and then the rest of the shelves are just kind of decorative things. This is actually a money box that I've had since I was a baby. Some books, and we've got our graphic novels up here. These don't have anything in them at the minute, but we'll probably use those to store camera stuff as well, just to keep them to hand and keep them out of sight so that it still looks quite nice. So on this set of shelves, it's basically all of my paper supplies and my printer and cutter. Down below is the things that I don't really need to use very often, so like coloured card and smaller paper, big sketchbooks. This is my printer paper and my specialty paper, so this is stuff that I use for like greeting cards and art prints. Next to that I have my printer. This is the Epson EcoTank 7700, and I really enjoy it so far. I keep my cutting mats on top of this just for handiness, and then above that again is my silhouette portrait. This is, I think, the first silhouette portrait there was, but it's still going strong, works well enough. Sometimes the calibration can be off, but that's kind of common with most cutters. And then to the side of that again, this is where I keep all of my different sticker papers. So I have my paper for my printer labels, you know, for shipping, and then underneath all of that's the different types of paper that I use for different things, like sticker papers, sticker sheets, die cut stickers, that kind of thing. And then up here is just pretty decorative stuff. Here's some like nice inspiring books that I like to look at. I've got my tarot deck, some crystals, my salt lamp. These drawers kind of have miscellaneous things stored in them, and then up here I've got these two yarns out because I want to make a project with these to hang in the room. And those are kind of in my brand colours, so I've just set them out to kind of get some ideas and stay inspired. Next up in the corner we have my artist trolley that I got from IKEA. This was quite messy for a while, and I've just recently organised it, so I'll just go through and show you how I've organised everything. So I have, in the top section, I have this little organiser for all my stationery. So I've got scissors, I've got glue, all my different types of pens and highlighters. So I've got coloured, normal colour like black, blue, and then I have all my fine liners in here for when I'm journaling, and these are just kind of miscellaneous. I have one of these for my iPad pencil, but I don't really like it. It's kind of annoying because then I can't keep it in the iPad and I'm afraid I'll lose it, so I don't really use this. And then I've got some rubbers. This is a spare cutter for my silhouette machine for cutting stickers. And then I have, this is what I use to change the blade size. And this is my stamp. So This is my logo that I got made into a stamp for packaging, and my ink pad. This is my corner cutter, so if you ever need a corner cut on my prints or stickers, this is what I use. I also keep a few like hair accessories here just to be handy if I ever need it. This, it looks kind of gross, so sorry about that, but I've had it for years. This was mine when I was a little kid. I thought I'd lost it, and then I think my aunt found it, and then we kind of just used it as a paint pot. But yeah, it's a cute little nostalgic thing to have around. I also keep a bamboo cloth to the side as well, so whenever I make stickers here, the dust from the paper, because it's cutting the paper, it kind of creates this really fine dust, so I use this to wipe away all that dust from the sticker sheets, and it's nice and soft, so it means it doesn't mark the paper either. Okay, next, oh no, so then I also keep all of my coloured pencils here on the top. I haven't actually done traditional art for quite a while, but I like having things to the side just in case I ever want to get back into it or have a little sketch. So these ones are the Prismacolor Premier ones. I quite like them. I'm not that familiar with different types, but I like these. And then to the side I have kind of selection of notebooks and sketchbooks that I've been using currently. This Ta-Da list one, this one's from Meg at Fizz and Flourish. I've had this one for ages, but it's just a nice like to-do check-off list. This one's just kind of scribbly notepad. I've got 2 here that I haven't really been using, 3 actually, just for future use. This is an old bullet journal that I still reference sometimes for notes. This is my sketchbook. I think I've only done a couple of things in this, but I want to get back into doing more traditional, so let me know if you would like to see anything like that. This is my newest journal from Wacom Tablet. This, well, not the journal's downstairs, but this is like a grid guide, which I found super helpful for journaling. I have my sales tracker from Emily Harvey. I just have mine up on the wall here. So 5 so far in March, which is awesome. And then this little folder is all of my current sticker sheet supplies. So some of them are mine, some of them are others. And I use these in my journal when I am creating my weekly spreads. If you would like to see my sticker stash, let me know in the comments below. Okay, on to the next shelf. I have different types of supplies here. So this box is all printmaking supplies. So I've got inks and rollers, lino and squeegee. I also have a screen for screen printing, but that's been kept elsewhere. And I have a heat gun, and then under here is just miscellaneous stationery that can come in handy. So I've got like a hole punch, bulldog clips, paper clips, extra rubbers, that sort of thing. And then finally on the third shelf we have more kind of art supplies. So I've got big thing of PVA. These are all alcohol based markers. So kind of like Copics, or I'm not sure what the other brands are, but this brand is Touchlight. And then under here these are kind of miscellaneous pencils, markers, pens, pencil case of my husband's. I'm not really sure what's in there, probably just pens and pencils. And on the other side, if we turn it around, these are all of our paints. So we've got watercolors, these are all acrylics, these are gouache. This little bag I made, this has all of my watercolors that are in tubes, so like these little ones, and then these ones at the back, these are all just samples of like wall paint, but I like to keep them just in case I can use them elsewhere instead of wasting them. So yeah, that is everything in the trolley. I don't use everything on a daily basis, but the things I use regularly I keep at the top. I also kind of keep my sewing machine hidden here in the corner just to keep it out of the way. I don't use it very regularly, but it's handy to have. So I have one of these Kallax units. It's the 2x4 from IKEA, and it holds lots of different things for my business, things for like crafts and hobbies. So in this first section here, I've got packing supplies, as well as that second one there too. So this is like tapes, any bubble wrap, mailers, boxes. I've got my weighing scales and all my envelopes and stuff in there. I also have my this folder is like a folder of all the different kind of courses and stuff that I've taken. So I've done like business courses and that, so I just keep everything I need for that in there. As you move along, we have 3 file folder things here. Basically I just keep old notebooks and notebooks that need to be used up, old sketchbooks. So this is just over the years ones that I've used and maybe don't want to throw out, things that maybe are still important. It's just kind of handy to keep them nice and neat hidden behind there. The next box is kind of miscellaneous at the moment. It is a little bit messy, so I keep my printer inks and stuff in there. I don't like them sitting out in the sunshine, just and then I've got some excess like felt and craft stuff that I have just nowhere else to put, so that is handy to have hidden away in there. In the next drawer down below this is all my craft stuff for sewing. I've got my sewing things here. I've got lots of different types of fabric just for different projects. I also have my weave hidden away in here. I have all my yarns and stuff in a different area, but that's where I've kept the one that I'm working on at the moment. Maybe you want to see that. Let me take it out and I can show you. So this is the weave that I'm currently working on. This is just a personal hobby that I enjoy. Though I would like to bring some textiles back into something that I do, because it's something that I've enjoyed and something I went to university and studied stuff as well. So that's that. In the next section, this is basically where I keep all of my journaling, art journaling supplies. So I have like an abundance of magazines that I've collected over the years, and some I've bought myself, some my sister's given me. I love the Breathe magazines. What else have we got here? Flow. I think there's another one as well. What's it called? Breathe, Flow, and Cam. That's the other one. These just have like amazing kind of stories, articles, imagery, photography, lots of different illustrators as well you'll find in there. So it's been really cool to kind of find new illustrators and artists through that. And then at the front you've got all my different like Polly Pockets of stuff. So this first one is all tissue and card and coloured papers and stuff. The second one is like different types of ephemera. So you've got like stamps. I've got like old print-offs of stuff that, you know, I can't sell in my own shop of my own stock. This is like different kind of various stickers and things that I've collected from magazines and that. And this is all magazine cutouts, things that I've already cut out and would like to use in the future in my journaling. Then I have some brown paper, and I have my Traveler's Notebook journal. So this is one that I kind of use for memory journaling. So let's see if I can open it up and find one. Doing this sort of thing to kind of remember things that I've done with my friends or my family. So I'm going to use this a little bit more. I haven't done it in a while. It's just kind of hard to get the time. But that's why I like gathering all my supplies in this box, because I can always go back to it when I do have time. Doing this one-handed is kind of difficult. Anyway, so that is all the journaling supplies. And then to the side there, that's just a folder I keep all of my expenses and stuff in. The next one here is, this is all kind of sewing and jewelry related supplies. So this I've got like lots of different findings, like buttons and things that you would need for sewing and jewelry. A little bit messy, but you get the gist. So you've got threads, yarn, that kind of thing, pins. This is all stuff that I've collected over the years. You know, I've had this for a long time. So this kind of houses all my beads and stuff. I've got all my different findings and things. A lot of this used to belong to my sister, and then she gave it to me. And it's just something that I'd kind of tried out and had as a hobby, and it was fun. But I never really want to like let go of those sorts of things, because you never know whenever you want to get back into that kind of thing. This is just a little like folder of samples that I've got from different companies for manufacturing things. So little paper and sticker sort of samples, just to see what it looks like before I order. Let's get back in there. Here I have my Wacom tablet. This is the first tablet that I ever used, and it was really handy at the time when I first got it, and it still works. So I use it from time to time whenever I'm on my laptop. But now I use my iPad for drawing. I use Procreate on my iPad. And then we also have, this is a light box. So basically I just plug this in via USB and it lights up, and it's helpful for if I ever need it for doing like line work or whatever. And then this, kind of messy, but does the job. It's just all of my technology stuff, so, and filming things, so like tripods. We've got hard drives, chargers, that sort of thing. Nothing too exciting. So that is the Calyx unit in full. On top of the IKEA unit, I have my cutter here. The plan is to keep the rest of this clear for packaging, and then I'm going to put the pegboard up on the wall and just put some frames kind of in around it. The pegboard is going to have a few supplies from down here, so things that it's going to make packing my orders really easy, so I can just pop it all here. And then I've got this little outgoing mail holder, so that any of the orders that I pack, any of the small ones anyway, I can pop in there, ready to be brought to the post office. So there it is, that's the studio tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I am super excited to get started working in here. I've been kind of coming in here and there, and it's just such a nice space to work in now, and I'm excited to keep going. I have lots of other videos on my channel if you haven't checked them out already. I've got studio vlogs and some journaling videos, so if you are into that kind of thing, go check them out, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next one, and yeah, we'll chat to you later.